Namaskar. In fact, Sir Garud had a reservoir of information, and it is only paucity of time. Otherwise, it was so interesting. We would have been too glad to continue. But maybe he has offered to share his presentation, and separately we will engage with him. All of us who are engaged in this area will be more than happy to engage more with him and know and explore further in this area, which is very, very emerging technology and disrupting technology. BEL, as some of you may be knowing, is basically a defense manufacturing organization, and one would be slightly surprised that what a person from BEL is doing here in the field of hydrogen. Whenever there is a challenge, there is an opportunity, and the government has thrown a challenge to the country, and CEO Niti Aayog, what he specified, and the Prime Minister, what higher level, and day-to-day basis things are happening. And what we have seen, that if policies are made, decisions are taken, and things do happen. So BEL also wants to be part of this journey of the country. BEL, as many of you would be knowing, has 9 factories located in different parts of the countries. Bangalore is the biggest one. Ghaziabad, next to Delhi, is the next biggest. And there are 7 other places: Panchkula, Kordwar, Pune, Navi Mumbai, Chennai, Machilipatnam, Hyderabad. And basically we started in 1954, and we focused on Make in India. We existed for Make in India. Now that government is going in such a big way in hydrogen, we can move on. The presentation can move on. These are the 9 factories, different locations that we have. We can go to next. And we have a whole lot of defense products. Only 2 products that would be generally be known to most of you. One is electronic voting machine, which we use every time that we vote. We make, BEL and ECIL are the 2 companies which make. We make typically 70 to 80% because of our manufacturing capability, and ECIL makes 20 to 30% of them. And the second product that, again, out of crisis we made, but which is a very big business opportunity for us. During the first wave of Corona, we were asked to make ventilators, and we made 30,000 ventilators in 5 months' time. The largest company in the world in the field of ventilator makes 4,000 every year. We made 30,000 in 5 months. So, but in addition to giving a huge amount of business, it has opened a huge area of healthcare to us. And we have a whole lot of area where we are expanding. EV batteries are one, and hydrogen is another. Next. We have been steadily growing 10 to 15% per year. The potential is much more than that, and that we want to encash on that. Next. Now, BEL as a company has always been very, very focused on sustainability part of it. In fact, all the 9 factories of BEL has taken on itself that they should be net provider of energy rather than consumer of energy. The 50% of BEL is in Bangalore, and Bangalore is already a supplier of energy. They are not, the amount of energy that they are taking from the board, electricity board, more than that they are giving back to the board. So BEL, and similarly all other factories of BEL in another 2 to 3 years will be net supplier of power rather than consumer of power. Similarly, in terms of water storage, all other areas of environmental sustenance. BEL has been. Now this is another area, hydrogen is another area where there is a huge opportunity, not only in terms of sustenance, huge business. Because as we have been, Mr. Garud has also said, and the government is telling day in, day out, the huge vision that the country has. Now somebody has to produce those plants. And that is where we pitch in. These, electrolytes, Mr. Garud has also said, if we have to really, if we have to buy all those plants, there will be huge foreign exchange that we'll be paying to somebody else. Now, because we have a manufacturing plants in 9 different, and we make huge amount of radars, very niche technology items, and we have shown our capability of, successfully taking technology from anywhere in the world, including research labs like DRDO in India. So that is where we pitch in next. So we are already in dialogue with few of the Indian organizations as well as international organizations, mainly European organizations. And the two technology that we are talking, one is converting the green energy, electrolyte and hydrogen. The second is carbon dioxide. And the second one at present seems more interesting to us in immediate future, where some of the Maharatna PSUs as well as some of the state governments have shown interest working with us. Let's say, state like Jharkhand, where a lot of coal industry is there, we have gone to them and they are ready to work with it, that all the cement, power, steel industry, they can get energy through hydrogen produced by us at their plant, and they can buy energy rather than from electricity board through this hydrogen plant, and at no additional cost they will reduce pollution. So they will reduce pollution and it makes a good business sense for us also. Second is the area of electrolyte, where direct water will get converted. So both these areas we are actively, and next we are in the advanced stage of negotiation with those partners, and by end of next month, most probably, the DPRs would be ready, and another 2 to 3 months, technology, some level of technology will be in India, and some of the major industry, Steel Authority and some more, have shown keenness that they are ready to invest few hundreds of crore for putting up a few megawatt plant in their as a proof of concept, and that we are expecting by end of 23, at least few of those plants developed indigenously, produced indigenously, those plants manufactured indigenously with some technologies coming from outside would be available, and we will be part of this dream journey of the country in and will also fulfill the Make in India dream of the government as well as the country. So that is, and we are very keen and we are very open for any new Indian industry who has, or R&D organization who develops any such technology. We are ready to share R&D also, and so that the Indian technology on production of electrolyte in the industrial grade electrolyte, and we will be keen to partner with them, and so that the manufacturing can take place with the indigenous technology itself. So that is the Make in India part of the hydrogen is where we pitch in, and that's a small contribution that that is from our side. And I'll also be, if there is any question on this, we'll also be too happy to respond. Thank you very much.